Hello, I am Vianney Torres, and this is my English grammar task number 4. And in this homework, we work with the simple past. So in the first exercise, we work how can we grind the verbs in the simple past. So the simple past is the form that we use for talk about action or activities that we did in the past. For example, I talked with my friend yesterday, something like that. So we work with a lot of regular verbs because in English we have regular verbs and irregular verbs. The almost of regular verbs we just need to put ed at the final of the verb, but it's different with the irregular verbs because irregular verbs change or keep in the same way, but regular verbs just we need to put ed. And in the other part we write a composition, or we wrote a composition about things that we did. For example, what I did yesterday or what I did in the last weekend. And here we practice the verbs in the past. For example, last week I was working. I was is the verb in past. And I prepared the food is different. So in the present, the verb is I prepared the food, but in the past, the verb is I prepared the food for the whole week. And another verb is, for example, did. I did the university homework. Do is the verb in the present, but did is the verb in the past. So, in the final point, we look as the final exercise, we look at the form that we can pronounce the verb, because it's one thing is how we can write the verb, but another difference is how we can pronounce the verb. In English, the verbs in the past has 3 different pronunciation. For example, the verb ends with T or D, we will pronounce that like ID. For example, wait, so we pronounce that waited. So the sounds at the final is like ID. Waited. Decide, decided. Yeah. In the second part is the verbs that ends like F, K, P, S, SISH. So that verb or those verbs, we pronounce that like T. For example, watch in the past is washed. The pronunciation is like T. And in the third part are the verbs that ends with the sounds like a vibration. These verbs or those verbs end with the pronunciation like a D. Listen, for example, listen. Answer, answer. So the pronunciation is like a vibration. Wash, wash. And this is important to know because, as I said before, one thing is how can you write, but another difference is how can you pronounce it. So if we want to have a well communication, we need to know well how we can pronounce the verbs in the past in the perfect sounds.